It's always difficult with the rain, it's really giving us a hard time to understand. So, when we come here to the forest monastery, we come here to practice the fourth truth. The fourth truth is Sila, Samadhi, Dhamma. Sila, the precepts, and for us, for the laity and the matrics, it's 8 precepts, for the novice it's 10 precepts, and for the monks it's 227 precepts. It's important that we keep the silas so that they don't disturb us in our practice. And then we start practicing samadhi. The ability to concentrate on one object. If the Buddha or take the breath, anapanasati around the tip of the nose. We want to have one point. It is important. It is important in the practice of samadhi that we concentrate on one point. The Buddha is one point, the mental repetition of the Buddha or Dhamma or Sangha, there is one point. And we know instantly when the mind goes off. That's why it is so important to be on one point. If we use, I know some people use the abdomen, for the breath, but that is moving, so we don't really see instantly when the mind goes off. That's why we keep around the tip of the nose to focus there as one point. To constantly know the breath goes in, the breath goes out. The breath is long, the breath is short. Samadhi is concentration, sati is the awareness that you train together with samadhi. Awareness of the breath, awareness of the Buddha. Is the Buddha fast, is the Buddha slow, is the Buddha deep, is it shallow, how is the Buddha? Is it at the beginning, is it in the middle, is it at the end? With the breath, the same thing. Is it the beginning, is it the breath, is it the beginning, is it in the middle, or is it towards the end? Does it change from in-breath to out-breath or out-breath to in-breath? At every moment of the breath, we know how the breath is. Is it deep, is it shallow? We don't try to manipulate the breath, we just want to know how the breath is. That was important to know after training of samadhi. We need to observe what is going on. We don't want to make things happen, we want to observe. And that's why it is good, when we are here in the forest monastery, because we can learn to observe. And there are lots of animals, we observe them, and we know what they are doing. We don't have to follow it, we don't have to think about what they are doing. We instantly know what they are doing. When we look at the air, we know what they are doing. Yeah? Nobody has to tell us. We don't have to think about it. We know how they do it. Yeah? No. We know, we see, walking, I'm in the, gathering a nest, or I'm defending a nest, or whatever. Yeah? When you go out, when you go the squirrels, the same thing. Yeah, we see them. Yeah? And other what we see. Yeah? So, and this kind of observance we need, for observing the breath or observing the breathing. That is called, this is the awareness. Called sati. Sati. Sati is so important. The word Buddha, Satipatthana, the mind, what is it, the foundation of not mindfulness, of mind emptiness. Awareness is when the mind is empty, when it's completely focused on one point and knows what is happening at this one place. This is the quality that we need to develop in order to investigate the 5 khandhas. The 5 khandhas are not that we think this mind belongs to me. When we are touched, we want to see, we want to hear, we want to taste, we want to touch, we want to think. When we come from the West, we constantly want to think about this, think about that. We don't want to stop thinking. Because we are afraid when we stop thinking, we are not there anymore. But that is the beauty of it. You have to experience the beauty of not being there anymore. I mean, Descartes said that, that was the last century, or it's now in 2 centuries. Cogito ergo sum. I think, therefore I am. Yeah? If I don't think, I'm not there. And that is the beauty of Samadhi. When we enter Samadhi, when we enter Upachara Samadhi, because there is no future, there is no past, there is no time, there is no fear, there is no worries, there is just the present moment. Yeah? And nobody is thinking about this present moment, we are just in the present moment and knowing what is going on. Yeah? So we still concentrate on the breath, on the Buddha, and we know what is going on. Yeah? And nothing, I just feel, I call it, Upachara Samadhi, I call it the safe house. It is important for us, everybody, when we were young kids, when we were tired or when we were bullied by others, we ran home, and it was our safe house where we could relax, where we are loved, where we were taken care of, And Samadhi was the safe house where we can re-energize, charge our batteries, in order to go back, into the fight with the kilesas. The kilesas will make us always stronger. And the kilesas are not only defilements, but it's another very strange translation. Kilesas are that, what we want to do, what is constantly in our mind. I need to do this, I want this, I don't want this, I need to become this, I need to have more, all these things. And these are the kilesas, Everybody thinks when you hear defilement, there are something not good. No. Everything, everything that we want, that we desire or don't want and don't desire, is coming by the kilesas. And they are constantly in our ears, you hear it, you hear it constantly. I'm not comfortable with this, I'm not comfortable with this. Can I change this? Now it is raining, now it is humid, maybe the sun, or maybe now it's too hot. Who is telling you these things? Yes, we are used to it because we are born with it, and we probably die with it, and we never question the authority of the kilesa. We never question them. We never say, hey, who are you? Who tells me what to do? If somebody else tells us, you should do this, you should do that, we can question his authority. But when the kilesas tell us, we should do this, or we should be happy about this, or we should, we should plan for this, or we should plan for that, or we don't want this, or we don't want that, we never ever question the authority of the kilesas. Why not? Because it's too difficult. If the kilesa said, I want this, and we said, who are you to tell me what I want? Then they inflict some pain on us. And we don't like pain, so that's how they keep us in check. If you don't do what I want, I punish you. In the big countries, when we go into politics, if some countries, for instance, in Africa don't do what the Western world wants, they come with war, Or when we look at Thailand, in 1800, when the French came, and said, we want your gold, otherwise we destroy the cities, then the king said, okay, you have my gold, but I leave my cities away. So we always follow these kilesas and never go against them. Because the moment we go against them, they punish us. They punish us with pain or unhappiness or whatever, dissatisfaction, disease, and so on. All this dukkha. All this dukkha comes from the second order truth. Tanha, desire, wanting. Wanting to be, wanting to have, not wanting to be or not wanting to have. That's where the desire, where the kilesas come from, where the dukkha comes from. The second order truth. But we never, And that is what we have to learn in our practice to resist the kilesas. to learn it. It's a long process. Yeah? No, I don't want that. When I sit in meditation for an hour, and then the pain becomes so strong, I'll get up. No, I don't want to get up. Yeah? Or when I walk for an hour, and the cleaner says, now I'm tired, I want to go, I want to go and sit. No, I don't. Yeah? That is the way that we can resist the kilesas. Yeah? And if you resist them long enough, because actually, we haven't realized it yet, we have the power. The kilesas need our signature, or need our approval to do what they want to do. But we have never realized that. If we say no, they cannot do anything. No. If they say, I need this, and I say no, they will never get it. Isn't it interesting? So they need our approval. And that's why we have the bigger power. But we never use it, because when we resist them, they put us into pain or dissatisfaction or unhappiness or, whatever, doubt, whatever there is, or fear, fear of the unknown, I don't want to go into samadhi, I don't want to lose myself because I'm afraid of the unknown. But we as a practitioner, we should be, what is the unknown? Let us experience, I mean, in the 18th century, people, went to Antarctica or, wherever they want, unexplored land, they didn't know what is going to happen. They didn't know what an elephant was when they came from the West in the first time. Wow, what is that? That's a big enemy, Or a tiger, or a lion, or a gazelle, or whatever, or a giraffe, they didn't know it, but they were curious. And we as practitioners should be curious, what is happening right now, Where does it lead to, Now we are afraid, maybe we shouldn't do that, If I'm losing myself, that is the best thing that can happen to you, Because then you're free for that moment when you enter Upachara Samadhi, you're free of the kilesa. You're free of the one voice that constantly gains you into doing this or doing that. I mean, be a little bit like an explorer. There's so many things we can explore. Nothing, the whole thing, nothing explored. We can explore when we have this subject, when we have this already, we can go, we can explore the body, we can go to any part of the body and see how it works. We don't need a doctor to tell us, We see how it works. What kind, for instance, when I move my hand, what kind of part of the brain is active? You just need to look and you see it. What kind of part of the brain is active when we think? So, sometimes I used to, in meditation, when there was this background thinking, I look, where the thoughts, normally as I say, you see, you feel this little movement of the brain, and then you relax, and then there's no thought. The moment there's a thought, there's some tension in the brain. And you can feel it. For movement, you can feel it for everything. I mean, it's so much to explore. It's so boring. It's actually very interesting if we have the knack, to do it, to explore it. Nothing becomes boring. If you have some tensions in the body, you can go there and explore it, and release the tensions if you want to, if you have them. So, Upachara Samadhi, it's very important. I mean, if you enter the safe house and then we leave the safe house, and if we enter it correctly with Upachara Samadhi, then we feel refreshed and energized. Some people think, they are in Samadhi, because, the mind doesn't do a lot of work, But what they do is, they open the door and say, that smells so good, that is so cool and so refreshing. but then and then they close the door in front of them, and then they open it again, and they close it, It was a nice experience, but they are very tired after. That means they didn't enter the room, they didn't enter the safe house. So this is something, we need to remember. When you're tired, when you had a so-called, question mark, quotation mark, nice experience, and you feel, if you're energized, if you're concentrated, afterwards, then you have been into the Vajra Samadhi. If not, you were close to the door, but you always closed it in front of you, instead of, not close it behind you, because then you feel safe, And it is an experience that we need. We need the safe house to really re-energize and to concentrate. And once we can do that every day, for a certain amount of time, then we can go into the vipassana. That means, into investigation. And we investigate at first, the things that we are attached the most. And that is the body. We are attached to this body. The moment the body gets sick, we are worried. When this is happening, we're constantly worried about the body. We worry about its health. Do we have the right food? And so on. Now, do I get sick? When I do this, do I get sick? We constantly worry about this body. The pain, when the pain comes in meditation, we worry about this, maybe my leg is falling off, or I ruin my body. Some people really think, in meditating, when they come, I'm ruining my body. No. Samadhi is, when you are in Upachara Samadhi, you certainly don't ruin the body, you actually make it opposite. You give the body the energy to heal itself. So for instance, when you're sick and you enter Upachara Samadhi, the body has much more power, much more energy, because none of the energy is used. When we think the energy is used, when we do this or do that, then the energy is used. But when we Upachara Samadhi, there's no energy, so the body can do its work. After all, it's still a biological organ. And we are the programs. The chitta is a program. We program it to walk, we program it to see, to hear, to smell, we program all these things, in our first few years of existence, We program it, to speak, to read, to write, and to even to think, That's all programming. And then after 15 or 16 years, the robot is programming, okay, close your eyes and walk. Because we programmed it already, so it goes on its own. That's why most of the people are just like robots, acting like robots. They program themselves. When I see my parents, I act like this. When I see my teacher, I act like this. When I see my employee, I act like this. When I see my loved one, I act like this. We're completely different. We programmed ourselves. And we see the person, not how it changes, we see, how we perceive it, through our program. That's why I call ourselves, biological robots who are programmed ourselves. And we do that, constantly, and you will notice it. You see something, you come into a situation the first time, you're open-minded. The second time, you're not open-minded again. Because you know how you acted in this, and it was okay, or it was not so okay, so you will change the program. Okay, next time when this happens, I will act like this. That is a program. That is not freedom. That's not being aware of what is happening right now at the moment. This is just thinking about how we are going to act when I meet this person or that person or this situation or that situation. We actually don't know what is happening right now because we see something, we associate, and the program runs. And in program language it's called if, then, else. If this is happening, then I react like that. Otherwise, I react in a different way. So, look at yourself and see, how much programs there are. working. Yeah? And the person who is free of these problems, is a liberated one. But in order to get rid of these problems, we have to investigate. And we have to investigate the body. That is the first thing. The body is the most important thing. When we look at the four stages of enlightenment, the first stage, it starts with the body, but it also starts with doubt and sila, with the morality, with the five precepts. Right? And we have three factors. Right? The factor of doubt, the factor of sila, yeah? not keeping the precepts, and the third factor is the attachment of thinking that the body and the sukha are one and the same thing. Yeah? But then, that is if you undermine these factors, if you cut them, these three factors, then you enter stream entry. You enter the stream. Yeah? And then you still have sakadagami and anagami. Yeah? It's a work at the body. Yeah? The attachment to our body. Yeah? We can see that the car and the driver are two different things, but we still love this car. We want to drive it over and over and over again. When it breaks down, we get a new car. Yeah? That's the attachment to the car. Or that is the attachment to the body. So we have to understand. We have to look under the hood of the car and see what is that. Yeah? Well, why am I so attached to that? Yeah? Why am I attached to the food that goes in, but not attached to the food that goes out? This out. Yeah? We dislike. Yeah? Greed and hatred is all we do in this body. Yeah? We like things go into the body or onto the body. We don't like things that come out of the body. Yeah? That is greed and hatred. Yeah? That's where it manifests itself. So the body investigation, goes, and starts with the stream entry, but then goes into once returner and then non-returner. Only the non-returner has done his work, so he starts with the nama khandhas, with the mind khandhas, yeah? With thought, with sanya, and consciousness, yeah? and the higher factor. That's his work. But for us, the work is, body. To see, to open it up, to cut it up, and look at it, what is it, what part of the body is the body? What part? The brain, the heart, the lung, the arm, the nose, the eyes, the ear. What part of the body do we call body? And, if we disassemble it, if we assemble it in the wrong way, is it still a body? Yeah? If you put your feet at the shoulders, and your arms, or your brain between your legs, is it still a body? Would you call it a body? What is a body? If we are attached to it. We're not attached only to the physical body, but we are also attached to the senses that the body gives us. To see, to hear, to smell, and to taste it, to touching, and to thinking. That's what we are attached to. And that's this attachment we have to investigate. What does it bring us? Does it bring us any happiness? Does the body bring us any happiness? We can't have to feed it. We have to sleep it. We have to rest it, We have to get up, we have to walk it, If we don't walk it, if we don't move it, what is going to happen, So we are constantly concerned with the body. But what does it bring us? Does it bring us any happiness? People think, especially in Thailand, have a Buddhist sort of positions, eating is happiness. But we only eat until we're full. Once we are full, if we eat more, we throw up, and then it becomes unpleasant. Whatever we do, it becomes unpleasant when we overdo it. So the body, the release, the release of the dukkha of the body. For instance, hunger, when we eat, the release of hunger, when we are fully satisfied, that's what we call sukha, that's what we call happiness. The body gives us unhappiness before, and then then we do the things that that release the unhappiness, that is not happiness, that's not true happiness. When we are tired, we go to sleep, it is not sleeping. Try to sleep for 24 hours, it's dukkha, it turns into dukkha. When we overdo it, drinking, taking a shower, when we overdo it, it's dukkha. Becomes dukkha. So the dukkha of the body, when we think about it, what is sukha, what is happiness? It's only, when the dukkha goes away, then we feel happy. That's why the Germans, have an idiom say, we hit our head against the wall because it's so nice when the pain goes away. You understand? Yeah. We do some, we get in some pain because it is nice when the pain is released. That's what we call sukha. No, it's not sukha. That's why we have to investigate it. Where's the real happiness coming from? The real happiness coming is from a peaceful heart. From a heart that is not concerned. From a heart that is, stays in the present moment. That's where real happiness arises. That's also why we have to go into Vajrasana. Okay, understood? So resist the kilesas, so constantly tell you. Resist them. They are not you, they are not me, not mine, not myself. The voice in your head, will constantly tells you what to do and what not to do, what to like and what not to like. It's not me, it's not mine, it's not myself, because we know there's a voice. There's somebody telling us what to do. So who is that knowing it? That's where we have to go to the knowing. That knows there's a thought, that knows that there's a memory, that knows that there's consciousness, that knows that there's a body. We know that there are 5 khandhas, and what knows what the khandhas are cannot be the khandha. You remember the 5 khandhas, Rupa, Vedana, Sanya, Sankhara, and Vinyana. So, the body, feeling, memory, association, and thought, and consciousness. These are the 5 khandhas. So who knows that the khandhas are risen? Who knows that there is a feeling coming up and the feeling is gone? The chitta. Who knows? And the chitta is not within the 5 khandhas. I've never seen, the Lord Buddha never teaches that. The chitta is the chitta and the 5 khandhas are the 5 khandhas. So the chitta knows if a feeling comes up, the chitta knows if a thought comes up. And if the thought has disappeared, if a new thought is coming, the chitta knows if a memory comes up or association comes up. It's very quickly now, but it cannot. Or if the body, if some of the body senses come. If the sight if the sight comes up or if the hearing comes up, it knows. But it cannot be the hearing, it cannot be the feeling. So it's completely wrong to say, I feel. Please, I feel. There's the feeling. There's the thought. There's the memory. But these things are not me, not mine, not myself. That's what the Lord Buddha teaches in anatta. And the feelings are impermanent, anicca. They come and they go. Nothing to do with us. And if you have an unhappy feeling, can you change it to a happy feeling? No. It's not you. It doesn't belong to you. It comes on its own. And we can see and we can investigate when this feeling is coming or when that feeling is coming, what precedes that, so we can understand. Just like, when we watch the clouds, and then okay, this cloud is very dark, so it's very likely that it rains, Or, the cloud is gone, it's very likely that the sun will shine, But we cannot make the sun shine, If there's a rain, at the moment, for this moment, I don't like the rain, but I can't make it go away. It's the same thing with my feeling, or it's the same thing with my memories, Where does it come from? It comes and it goes. It has nothing to do with that. So he comes and he goes, yeah. And it comes as well if you have interest in these things. So maybe you look at Joyce and Marty, and in the beginning there might be some different thoughts, and then this still coming up. But later on there's nothing. There's no questions. The emptiness, huh? Nothing going on, yeah? No thoughts, no feelings, nothing, yeah? I mean, there's sensations still there, yeah, of that truth, yeah? So for that time we can stop it and that's how we can be energized, because there's nothing going on. Okay, enough for today. Unless you have questions, I mean, for people who come new, if you have questions about the practice, you can ask in the morning or after the after Pana, you can come to the office, or in the morning you can come here to the loop and ask me questions. So now if you have some problems with your practice, yeah, or now you can ask if you have some questions. Yeah. Okay? Then you stop and then you go back to your practice, yeah? So when you're ready to Mother come, she come now in August, right? Ende August.
Mitte bis Ende August.
Der kann man nicht. Okay.